going on, everyone? How the hell are y'all? Gonna give people a few minutes to start showing up. It's like a few people are here already. And yeah, today is going to be an easy dish that's really good. If you forget how much you like black-eyed peas, or if you never liked them, then let this be the day, the night to change your mind. I personally was kind of traumatized by black-eyed peas as a child. Getting school lunch. Now, when I was first in elementary school, which I went to Carrollwood Elementary School. That's where I grew up in Tampa, Florida. And I used to bring my own lunch because my brother did, and I think I just did things that my brother did. And then at a certain point, I started like getting the school lunch from the cafeteria, and they would have and there would be some dishes that like at home I was like, oh, I love these things. Like, I mean, of course they had non-vegan things because I was not vegan then, but even things like peas and carrots or something, I was like, oh yeah, I love peas and carrots. Like, let me try these. And I would eat them from the school lunch tray, and they were the most god-awful things I've ever had in my life. I'm like, how do you even ruin peas and carrots? And they also had black-eyed peas at the school lunch tray, and they were also, for some reason, awful, just tasteless. So we're redeeming black-eyed peas today. Let me make sure that this stuff is in focus. Whoa. Adjust the focus on that. I don't know if it just zoomed in on the live stream or not, but let's try that. But yeah, no, we're making some Cajun black-eyed peas. So while people come in, start to get the rice going. And for the rice, I'm going to be using parboiled rice, one of my absolute favorite types. I mostly use 3 types of rice. For American-y things, or European American-y things-ish, I like parboiled rice. This is probably my favorite. It's got like that texture that that sometimes when you have rice at places and you're like, wow, what the hell kind is this? Like, it's just got like that texture, which is really good. I use basmati rice for Indian stuff, and mostly jasmine rice for Asian-y things, but I will sometimes use a couple others if called for. Kev playing, it says, is it close to brown rice? It's like halfway between like brown rice and white rice, like in like nutrition profile. But yeah, so look it up, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna use up this tiny little bit left that I have in here, but I don't think it's enough. So same water ratio. I'm gonna do two parts of water for every part of rice. So I've got my big old cup. This is bigger than like a measurement cup. I think I got this cup at like one of those like Ren fairs or fairgrounds things where you can like buy like the tin mug of root beer or sassafras, and they're saying like, oh, if you see me again, like just bring the same mug and we'll refill it for free. You'll never see that one again, and you're never gonna have your mug with you. But that's where I got this. Science Saves, thanks for all your recipes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Totally appreciate it. Kept playing. You love how the kitchen looks. Thank you. This is the kitchen I've always wanted. Whoa, I'm spilling rice just everywhere. Even though you can't see that. You can just imagine me spilling some rice. Which I did, and I'm still doing. Ordinarily, I do this over the sink. But not on live stream. Live stream, I'm gonna spill it everywhere. And we're not gonna give an insane amount of flavor to the rice because the black-eyed peas are going to be very flavorful. So, just gonna make the rice a little bit more plain, some salt and some oil. You can of course jazz it up however you want, but the black-eyed peas are going to be rocking with the flavor. So let me flip this off of here so I can move things. Whoa, nope, I guess that one is not working yet. Hold on a second. No signal. No signal for my mobile cam here. And so this is gonna be my last live stream for a couple weeks because I'm about to go on a road trip up the East Coast and to a hippie camping festival thing in Ohio called Starwood. And yeah, I really want to explore some East Coast nature. Kev Bland says, is this set up in your house? Yes, this is most of my house actually, of what you're seeing. I have a small house here in Orlando, Florida. But if I can, there we go. There's more of the rest of my house. Basically that. Got a laundry room there, another little tiny room there, and a bathroom over there. And that's my house. Hoppin' John's rice and black-eyed peas. That's how I do it here in the South. Hoppin' John's. Is that what they're called? I don't even know. Or is Hoppin' John's a brand, or they're just called Hoppin' John's? Terrible. I guess I just know them as black-eyed peas. All right, let's get so laundry room similar looking to the kitchen. There is way more just crap and shell. Actually, yeah, a lot of the VBMC stuff that you don't see here, but you've seen in other videos, that is stacked on shelves in the laundry room. And I try to have, I have a tiny room that is sort of like a big walk-in closet that I've actually, even despite me having quite a small house, I keep that room blank to kind of use it however I need it, or as a guest room or other things. But yeah. Do I also, Chaos Crocodile, that's how we call the dish in Georgia? Oh, gotcha. Do I also game? I do game a little bit. Maybe I'll start live streaming that if anyone even cares about that. Like, I mostly game on mobile. Sorry, I'm looking around for the oil and add some oil and some rice. I'm sorry, oil and salt. I mostly game on mobile these days, just because the way that I game, it's not like I don't like typically actively sit down and rock some games for like a few hours. It's typically like when a video or a song is like rendering or loading up, or like just at all the spaces in between in life. Like that's when I'll typically play a game. And so yeah, but I usually like, I mostly only play Hearthstone, which is like a Blizzard game, which is like Magic cards, but with World of Warcraft characters. I used to play the Magic the Gathering Arena, the like online mobile Magic the Gathering, but I got kind of, I don't know why, it got less fun. I just got more tired of it. And I play chess actually a little bit. So yeah. My thoughts on Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. I've heard it's good. I don't know, maybe I'll live stream trying out some games. By planning on vlog my camping trip. Yes, I am. I'm going to do some of that on this channel, but I've started up another channel just called Brian Manowitz. And so if you just look up that on YouTube, Brian Manowitz. I'll type it. Let me see if I can type it in the chat. Hold on a second. No, I'm not near. It's just my name. So yeah, I'm going to be posting like my whole car camping setup that I'm going to be converting over the end of this week. It's not going to be like a permanent conversion. It's just like because I still need to use my car for car-like things. But I've got a Scion XB, and so, yeah, I'm gonna be converting that out to sleeping, to travel up the East Coast, going through Asheville. I want to see a bunch of waterfalls and nature stuff. I need more nature in my life. I need more nature camping adventures in my life. While I'm talking about this, I'm just gonna cut up this onion. Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't really need to see me cut up an onion, but I'll switch to this view anyways. I could stream some horror games. Yeah, shit. Like, what do you recommend? I'm kind of a, like, I guess I'm like an ex-gamer. I mean, like I grew up like playing all sorts of games for quite some time. I think I mostly stopped when I got like addicted to StarCraft. And I remember like several of my friends failing out of college because it was like, when I went to college, it was about I graduated high school in '99, and so high-speed internet was like just starting to like really get around like right about then, and so yeah, like some of my friends just failed out of college from gaming just way too much, and I got completely addicted to the game StarCraft, and I eventually had to like uninstall it and break the disc because I was too addicted. What can't I do? I can make music, play chess, cook, etc. Damn, thank you. Hopefully trying to get better at all those things. All right, so let's go ahead and start heating up a pot. So the ingredients I have for this is, of course, we got black eyed peas. The main flavor carrier, it's going to be this Creole seasoning. Well, sure, I'm going to use some salt. Got some bay leaves. Got some vegetable broth or bouillon cubes. Some sriracha. Some smoked paprika. And just some garlic and onion powder. So pretty easy dish. And from the camera view, it looks like I really need to get a new pot because that nonstick pot is starting to go to crap. Who's you? Man, someone has the handle of you? That's crazy. You. Unless it's like your name, that's just how you pronounce your name. You. You're addicted to Skyrim. Dead by Daylight, Sons of the Forest. Those are 2 games to check out. Am I listening to any black metal nowadays? What bands and albums am I listening to? What new shit am I listening to? Even though they're not new, a band that impressed the hell out of me, at least live. The recordings are maybe not as good as they are live, but there's one band, which is actually 2 bands, because the band, I guess, like the main singer and founder of the band had a separation with the rest of the members. But a band called Batushka, which is like Gregorian chant black metal. Oh, and if you might have seen on the camera, as a weird aside, I'm trying to sprout some passion fruit seeds. Ate some passion fruit the other day, and it was really good, so I'm trying to sprout the seeds. So let's see if this is gonna work. But yeah, Batushka, holy crap, like live at least, that shit was incredible. Like, and actually I've seen both of the bands, like the both versions, and they're both awesome. So yeah. Any love for summoning? Fuck yes, summoning. I got into summoning a very long time ago, because my old bandmate and best friend, who sadly died in a car wreck, was a huge summoning fan. So yeah, yeah, summoning is absolutely awesome. That's definitely a blast from the past, and it was cool because we were like a 2-piece act, and they're a 2-piece act, and so yeah. But yeah, Batushka, yeah. Vinny says that you saw the spelling. Someone wrote it in the chat, Batushka. Who else? Kind of a weird pop electronic act that incorporates a lot of like black metal growls into her stuff. And straight up old school black metal riffs and drums. I've been listening to this artist called Banshee, and yeah, that's been interesting. It's definitely, I guess, sort of pop electro minded, but it's some of it's really solid and really well produced. You won the case this month. Which one did the main singer win, or did the guitar player won the case? There's only one Batushka now. He won the case and got the rights for the name. All right. Well, either way, they were both awesome, and I don't know. One of them's gonna change their name to Fatushka. I don't know. Like, but it was really good. Now, granted, when I try to find recordings to show people, I can't find any recording that like does it as much justice as it does live. And trying to think of what other new bands. What are some new bands that y'all have been into? Because sometimes I listen to just the same old shit all the time. I mean, most of the time currently I'm actually remaking all of my old Forever Dawn songs and some new ones, or some new-ish ones that I've released. I even released it on the VBMC channel, the song Conquer On. I've got a new one coming out on July 3rd called The Hidden. And but yeah, I'm actually attempting to play out live again sometime in the semi-near future. I'm hoping to get all the songs done and a stage show at least programmed and ready by the end of the year. But yeah, I've been mostly up my own butt with stuff. Their gigs are rituals, yeah. The gigs were absolutely incredible. Cult of Fire is pretty similar. I'll have to check that out. Have a good night. You still listening to my 90s music? I was born in the 90s. Yeah, no, I feel you. I was born in the 81, which puts me at 43, I think. Massive Wagons from the UK. I'll have to check that out. I remember watching a video about cutting a tofu with that knife. Great times. Appreciate it. This very knife right here, actually. The one. Which is pretty funny. That a little story about this knife is I didn't realize that it was that there's a knife artist called Kit Ray that makes really makes that knife, even though he didn't make that knife. But that knife, and I think a bunch of my other ones, are cheap knockoffs from Pakistan that I got at a flea market around here. And so yeah, I've got a knockoff Kit Ray knife. Sorry, Kit Ray. I didn't know. It was cheap. JM says Demna Latva. Is that a band? Dimna Latva. Who the hell else? I mean, I guess yeah, I mean, pretty soon, I mean, if not already, there's going to be a huge wave of bands that you've never heard of because they really don't exist. And just wait till AI music is more prevalent. AI music is here and it's good. I think we're already seeing the beginnings of it, but we're very, very quickly, very, very short time away from everyone on social media posting the next funny song that they made with some AI music, because it's already damn impressive. And so I think especially in some genres, I'm gonna add 2 cans of these Black Eyed Peas. I totally forgot also, although now's a fine time to add it. Got some Beyond Sausage. That was BOGO. This isn't necessary, but I'm gonna toss a couple of these in the air fryer. Just gonna pop that open. Toss in a couple of these. Hit air crisp for 20 minutes on just whatever that temperature was, the default temp. 390, 395. Let's put it up to 400. Who cares? There we go. But yeah, we're about to see a whole lot of AI music in the streaming platforms if you haven't already. Yes, they're from Belarus who reside in Poland. Okay, I will check that out. Gonna go ahead and add the Black-Eyed Peas. Now the Black-Eyed Peas, there's a little bit of like liquid in the can, but we're gonna have to add some liquid. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in one of these veggie bouillon cubes. Even though this one's from the Asian store and I typically do it in Asian-y things, we're gonna use it in this because you can use any damn vegetable broth that you want. Just get some vegetable broth in there. Of course, if you're gonna use liquid vegetable broth, then you're not gonna add any water. So that's gonna be the liquid. Or unless it's super concentrated, then you will add a little bit of water. Bleh says AI drum solo. Yes, here it fucking comes. Actually, it's already here. Now, what's it gonna do to music? I don't know yet. Like, I think the first thing it's gonna do is everyone's gonna make a bunch of funny meme songs, and that's gonna be pretty funny. And we're all gonna laugh. I mean, I guess it will definitely. It's pretty impressive. I'm just squirting some sriracha in here. It's not totally there yet, but man, it's. I'm not sure. I don't fully know the extent of what AI music is going to do. We're gonna start we're probably gonna start hearing it more and more in jingles. Maybe not for like ultra professional things because not because the quality isn't there, but because if it's like a huge company, and like the laws around AI aren't like totally fleshed out yet, that like what if the AI is trained on a song and it sounds a whole lot like another song? Can that company then be sued for copyright infringement? Of course, we're adding the Creole seasoning, Tony Sassery's. I think it's going to make a bold statement and say it's the best Creole seasoning. Maybe someone makes their own. That's awesome, but this is the Creole seasoning for the masses, and for damn good reason. Blah. Got his name from a bath. It is a fine opening to a song. But yeah, I don't know. But one thing that is kind of strange is that even though AI music is getting pretty good already, it hasn't quite hit the like mainstream or like social media as much as like AI art stuff that had its crazy moment. I don't know, maybe people are just tired of seeing or hearing about AI. I kind of am. But adding some smoked paprika. What are your thoughts on all this stuff? The world is moving quick. It's moving real damn quick. That's why I'm excited to see some nature. Have any of you all been to the Blue Ridge Mountains or Appalachian Mountains on the east coast of the United States? I've only been once in my life. I went to this new agey, like, I call it like a new agey summer camp, but they would never call it that. This place that it called the Monroe Institute, from this guy Robert Monroe, who wrote these like books on out-of-body experiences, and sort of I don't know if he pioneered or like he made big like the use of these like little frequencies that you listen to called binaural beats. And what that is you need headphones to really hear it, because you play a frequency in one ear, like let's say 100 hertz, and you play another frequency in another ear, just a sine wave, like at like 120 hertz. So one of them sounds like boop, and the other one sounds like boop. And but when your ears combine them, even though there's one frequency in one ear and one frequency in the other ear, when your ears combine them, you hear this like wavering, this like pulsating frequency, and I think like the difference between the two, the 20 hertz. And so you hear this wum, 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 wum. And some say that helps entrain your brain waves to certain things. Maybe it sort of works, kind of, sort of. Depends on how you look at it. But anyways, that place, the Monroe Institute, was in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia, and the area was absolutely stunning, like absolutely mind-blowing. So I'm really excited to see more Blue Ridge Mountains and waterfalls. Got this, got added basically all my ingredients. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of salt. It's out of smoked paprika for a month because they're lazy. Lesson learned, got 5 packs now. Damn, 5 packs of smoked paprika. Now, some people make a huge deal out of smoked paprika, and it is good. I absolutely like smoked paprika. But, I mean, you know, y'all can just get some like liquid smoke and put it on anything, and it gives that smoke flavor without the paprika. And some smoked paprika is more potent and more sort of all-consuming than others. Vegan Metalhead, I have a half gallon of paprika right now. Damn. You're going off on the paprika. I'm gonna put a lid on this and reduce the heat just a little bit. We've got the air fried sausages that are starting to get done. Usually give them about 18 or so minutes. 18 to 20 minutes. Usually 20 minutes is a little too much, so I definitely check it somewhere around 15 minutes or so, after 15 minutes has gone by. Kev said I need to get that. I heard it's good to put in the carrot hot dogs. Yeah, carrot hot dogs, it's all right. There's so many damn good regular vegan hot dogs now that, yeah, I mean, why not? Carrot hot dogs are fine, but for a low-calorie thing. Inherited it from work. I work at a Japanese steakhouse. There are 2 vegan entrees. There's vegetarian ramen. The vegetarian ramen is vegan, and the vegetable hibachi with steamed rice. Awesome. Yeah, there's a. I think what's the main Japanese hibachi steakhouse around here? Let me just. I forgot it. And so I'm looking it up now. Kobe, which I think that was different from the main one in when I lived in LA. And yeah, I think Kobe actually has like various vegan dishes, because a lot of the dishes at those like hibachi places, I mean, it's mostly essentially butter and soy sauce. So they just use vegan butter and soy sauce, and of course like vegan a vegan meat like tofu. But yeah, I'm excited about seeing some more nature. I got a little 360 camera that I just uploaded a test video on that other Brian Manowitz channel of a walk around a lake here that I put some music to, that I wrote some music to. So you can take a hyperlapse walk around a lake here at sunset, and you can look in any direction, and that's pretty cool. And it's cool that YouTube supports that. It supports the like 360 VR stuff. We'll see how much more popular it gets as better and better 360 cameras come out. But yeah, since I want to be in more nature in life, I figure might as well have a little camera on my back and record little 360 videos of awesome places that I go to. I mean, I like to go paddle boarding here in Orlando, and we have lots of like great lakes and springs. So excited to show some of those off. Vegan Metalhead says, Kobe, I was looking at the menu, and they have a dish called vegan tofu stir-fry noodles. Yeah, no, they which I've had it there, and it's good. And actually, after I ate it there, I said, wow, I'm never eating at one of these places again, because despite how good it was, it's butter and soy sauce. Like, and it was just, just awesomely seared vegetables with some vegan butter and soy sauce. Thank you, Wiki Lady. Sort of Wicca Lady, but Wicey Lady? Wiki Lady? I have to check that clip out on my other channel. Thank you. Yeah, it's just on it's called Lake Adair. And even I put the song up on streaming platforms as well. It's not metal, it's just some like easy listening to stuff. Carmen says, how can I find the other channel? The other channel is just Brian Manowitz. It's pronounced Witchy Lady. Yeah, Carmen. The other channel is called Brian Manowitz. I put it further up in the chat, but it might have gone away. All right, it's about 5 minutes or 15 minutes have gone by with the vegan sausages. Let's give them a look. They're looking almost done. Let that go a little bit more. But yeah, later on this week, I'm gonna do a little rundown of the car camping setup I have going on. Since it's the summer months, I got this like portable AC unit thing that's like a weird AC thing called an Icy Breeze that you fill it with. It's a cooler, basically. It's a cooler that you fill with ice, and the cooler has a little pump on the top, and you fill it with ice and a little bit of water, and so the water gets super cold, and it pumps the water up through like a coil at the top, and then air blows over the coil, and it the super cold coil chills the air, and so it blows really cold air at you, and then the heat and condensation go back down into the cooler and melts the ice. So and it runs off a little battery. So I got that to sleep in my car during the summer months, just in case it's as hot in other places as it is in Florida. That'll give me about 5 or so hours of really cold air so that I can get to sleep with a $5 bag of ice. Vivian says that seasoning does kick ass. Witchy Lady says, looks amazing. Never thought of air frying vegan sausages or anything. Yeah, the air fryer. I mean, I hate to even call it the air fryer, but I'm going to succumb to the pressure of marketing and today. I mean, it doesn't actually fry anything. It's a toaster oven. It's a fast working toaster oven. And so, yeah, that's looking pretty done. And so that was 17 minutes. Sometimes if you leave it in too long, it gets maybe a little bit too overdone. A little casing. These are buy one get one free at Publix. Publix is the like supermarket in the South. Is like the main, like one of the main ones. And ordinarily it's honestly quite expensive. It's overpriced for lots of things, but every week they have these buy one get one free deals, and it's made me completely lazy because like I barely make other vegan meats and stuff anymore because at half price it's barely worth it to like make it yourself. But when it's not half price, then I do bust out the wheat gluten and the tofu and make some things. But like, yeah, it's half price. You just stock it up in your freezer until the next BOGO sale. And I mean, we all got to do what we got to do to cut inflation these days, because, yeah. Although some food prices have gone down a little bit. I swear I've seen the price of broccoli come down, because I think it got quite high for some time, and lately I've noticed it feels to be more reasonably priced. Ken says, so is Publix like Whole Foods? Kind of, sort of, not really. Like, Whole Foods Publix is more of like a regular grocery store, but they, over the years, maybe they've upped their high-end options to be more of a competitor with Whole Foods. I take this, toss it in there. It's kind of their own thing. I mean, the prices at Publix are typically higher than other places like Walmart or damn near anywhere else. But they got these amazing sales, and they have these amazing subs, which they have a couple vegan ones, and like the subs are huge for like $8.99, and you couldn't even especially for the vegan ones, you couldn't buy the couldn't buy the things off the shelf for that price, like along with the bread. Just waiting for the rice to finish up. If you're feeling really nasty, you can even pour the oils and stuff from the air fryer into there. But I'll spare you my true form nastiness. Chaos Crocodile says, at one point I saw Beyond Meat being cheaper than actual cow meat. That is that's pretty awesome. Which is it sucks because I think currently it's about twice the price from when I last checked. There's a couple options though that are getting pretty similarly priced to their animal counterparts. I think like the Impossible breakfast sausage in the little plastic wrap, I swear was about the same price as the animal version at a Walmart. But yeah, when they're buy one get one free, I can't turn that down because they're good. I like that crap and it's convenient. And we all have a lot of stuff to do in life. I mean, most of the reason I started to learn to cook was just because I wanted to eat good food, and then yeah, like things have gotten more and more convenient. That's for damn sure. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. This rice finishes up. You should develop and sell your own version of a Diablo sauce. I do love hot sauces, but man, fucking hot sauces, they're I feel like a solved problem by now. Like there's a lot, there's so many good hot sauces in the world. Ooh, that's quite a bit concentrated. I'm actually going to add a little bit more water. But that is flavorful. And going to let these black-eyed peas boil just a bit more. And yeah, black-eyed peas, if you've never had them, they become this like soft, meaty, like smooth, like just really proteiny flavor, or like I don't actually know their like macro profile, or like if they have any more protein in them than anything else, but they just become this like smooth, really nice bean. 7 grams of protein in. Now this is kind of dumb. This is 1 can. There's 3.5 servings in this 1 can. Like they couldn't have picked a measurement of a serving that's just like 1 can or half a can or something. They had to pick like 3.5. But honestly, I don't even really care about how much protein is in this and how much protein is in that, because you just eat food and you'll get enough protein. Like, I mean, some people, if you're crazy obsessed with bodybuilding, maybe you have more reason to care, but I don't care. Like, I don't like to do math like when I eat. I totally forgot to add a bay leaf, but I mean, this is honestly super concentrated enough, but I'm gonna add it just for posterity. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I'm gonna add 1 or 2 just because I'm not gonna eat all of these, and then the flavor of that bay leaf will go throughout. Let's get a bay leaf in there. Let that boil for a bit. Flip to this so you can see it close up. black-eyed peas. Simmering. The Hoppin' Johns, whatever you called them. Vivian said Benihana. Yeah, I think that's the LA one, right? Like the bocce places. David says ahoy there. Just did a stir fry with tofu, garbanzos, and veggies from last week's farmer market box. Awesome. Kenneth says back before I was vegan, according to a box of mac and cheese. I'm a family of 4. Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, Cajun food is some of the greatest. What could you make with sriracha? I mean, I use sriracha in this. Where the hell is the sriracha? Got some sriracha right in this. Which, yeah, this sauce. What a damn masterpiece. The world was in absolute chaos during the sriracha shortage, the great sriracha shortage of like 2020. Those were dark times. People tried other brands of sriracha that were far inferior. Right, I think the rice is finished up, so I'm gonna finish up this in a second. Our rice, let's go ahead and fluff that up. Let's throw it everywhere, why not? And let's let that sit for a minute because like each individual rice kernel is gonna kind of firm up if you let it sit for just a minute. And I'm gonna unplug it to take off the heat. Yeah, I mean, like what I mean, hell, I use sriracha in damn near every Asian dish that I make. I mean, hell, like even just when you make some fast ramen, like just squirt some sriracha in the like boiling broth, like while that's cooking, and it's like amazing, even just in that. All right, let me go ahead and try this again. See how it is. Now I made the black-eyed peas super flavorful, so that, and I made the rice pretty plain, so that when combine them, it's about just right. That was really good. That was perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rice in there. Some black-eyed peas. Let's take that off the heat. And there we have it. Some let's see if you can see that well enough. Damn. Cajun black-eyed peas with rice. Let me switch it over to this camera. That is what it looks like. And it's awesome. In the background, cut the tofu, turn the plate. Yes. may we all cut the tofu and turn the plate. That's kind of it for today. Again, follow that other channel, the YouTube channel, Brian Manowitz. I'm going to be uploading more from my trip on that. I'm going to, yeah, maybe some of like the food-oriented stuff I'm going to be posting on this channel, and either the places that I'm eating out at, or even just to show you the camping food, because I'm going to this like camping festival for a week. So I'm going to be doing a mixture of both car camping and tent camping. And so yeah, vegan camping, it's easy. And yeah, thank you all very much for joining me here. And until next time, get your Cajun black-eyed peas and optional vegan sausage. Hell yeah. I will see you all at the next one then. Have a good night, and see you later.